Convert 26 to base 2. Now, 26 is a base 10 number. This place value is the ones place value. I have the 6 there. That means I have 6 groups of 1. And this is the tens place value. That's how many groups of 10 I have. I have 2 groups of 10. 2 groups of 10 is 20. 6 groups of 1 is 6. 20 and 6 make 26. Now, base 2 has its own place values. So you need to understand the place values for base 2. The farthest one to the right here is still the ones. That's the ones place value. The next one, that's the groups of 2 you have. Like this one is the groups of 10 if you're in base 10. If you're in base 2, this is how many groups of 2 you have. And then what you do is you go up by exponent powers. This is how many groups of 2 squared you have. 2 squared is 4, so this is how many groups of 4 you have. And then this one would be 2 cubed, which is 8. That's how many groups of 8 you have. This one's 2 to the 4th, which is 16. That's how many groups of 16 you have. And 2 to the 5th would be 32. That's how many groups of 32 you have. And you would keep on going on like that. But we can stop here with this one because if you look at 26, it doesn't have any groups of 32 in it. 32 is too high. So we don't have to go that high. We're going to start with this spot right here. We need to figure out how many 16s, how many groups of 16 are in 26. And we can do that by dividing. If we take 26 and divide by 16, there's 1 16. You're going to multiply and then subtract. There's 1 group of 16 in 26. So that 1 is going to go in that place value right there. Now we're left with 10. The next thing we want to do is fill in this spot. Figure out how many groups of 8 are left in your remainder here. So we're going to take 10 and divide by 8. And there's 1 8 in 10 with 2 left over. So since there's 1 group of 8 in 10, that 1 is going to go in that spot. And then take your remainder. We have 2 left over. Next is to fill in how many groups of 4 you have with the remainder. So we're going to take 2 and divide by 4. There's no groups of 4 in 2. So you're going to put 0. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract, you get still 2 left over. So this 0 is going to go into this spot. Then figure out how many groups of 2 you have, always with the remainder. We have a remainder of 2. How many groups of 2 are in it? There's 1 group of 2 and 2. Multiply and subtract. So there's 1 group of 2 in this 2, so I'm going to have a 1 right there. And then you got to fill in this last spot. How many 1s do you have left over? Well, we don't have anything left over here. If you take 0 and divide by 1, there's nothing. So 0 is going to go in that spot. So 26 as a base 2 number is going to be 1 1 0 1 0 base 2. This means you have 1 group of 16, 1 group of 8, 0 groups of 4, 1 group of 2, and 0 groups of 1. And if you add all that up, 1 16, 1 8, and 1 2, you'll get 26. There you go.